start this live stream and before I get into this, I want to state that anything and everything I say, about 90% I mean, and about 100% of that, the other 10%, and add like another 100% after that, so 110% of everything I say in this video is just constructive criticism. Because I have some friends, I have a friend who is probably going to watch this live stream, and he's probably going to be pissed about it. But I wanted to point this out, and I kind of wanted to make a video over this because I've never seen him play his tank like this. And Hank, if you're watching, I am giving you positive criticism right now. Look up the term if you have to. Don't get pissy. Look up the term. And for any of you guys, in either way. So I'm gonna show you this replay in a second, but I want to mention, and I'm not gonna show how I play because I have a fantastic game. I survived the whole game. I think I did 3K damage, and I made top of the team. But I wanna highlight and I want to show you. I trained my platoon mate. I trained him and how to play that tank properly. Never camp with it. Never try to play second line with it. Because you have no armor, dude. Just smack bitches, bro. That's what it's the only choice you have in that game. Unless you find a fucking map that's just perfect for hiding. You usually want to try to be with another Death Star and keep pushing together. That's how you win in Death Stars. In 4005s. But I do want to state this again, and I very curtly, and look up that word too if you need to. Curtly means seriously. I seriously mean it when I say that this is constructive criticism on how he played his tank this game. And I've never seen him do this before. I've seen him play a little bit passive before, but I've never, at least not on this map, because this map is a whole different story. And I might come out with a video in the future talking about maps on this game. By the way, guys, if you don't know what game I'm playing right now, it's World of Tanks Console Edition on PS4. And I was in my FE215B 183, and my platoon mate was in his FE 4005, Stage 2. And I'm gonna be spectating how he plays. And I'm not gonna shit on how he plays. I'm just gonna question why he didn't follow me, because I wanted him to. I'll get into it when we start it. I'll get into it when we start it. You know, just give me a second. And again, I want to state this again because the world takes things differently, and I want to state this as clear as I can. And I'm gonna keep repeating this. This is constructive criticism and constructive thinking to the fullest extent of that word. Okay. So let's watch this real quick, guys. Let's watch this. So we got a pretty good game. I'm not gonna lie. We had some really good teammates and we had some really dumb enemies. It was a really good game for me. Not so much my buddy. So this starts off with me telling him I'm going to go left. He's like, I don't care which way you go. So we went left. And I'm pushing through the map, trying to get to their side. And he decides not to follow me. Right then and there, that's an automatic alarm in my head, dude. Because we always follow each other. We always support each other when we play Death Stars. At least 80% of the time we do. The other 20% is usually when we fail because we don't teamwork. But I wanna show you. Okay, so this is me, and where's my buddy at? Where's Hank at? That's the enemy team. Okay, here he is, right? So he's following me. I'm up there. I'm up there. Here he is. He doesn't do anything bad to start off with. No. I'll tell you right at the moment when I know he fucked up in his playstyle with his 4005. I'll tell you the moment he fucked up, the moment he made a mistake in his what he was going to do in the tank. And this is just from experience, because me and him, the tanks we're using have the same barrel, the same circumference, the same length, the same damage output. We have the same barrel, just different turrets. Same barrel. 183mm barrel. And I want to state this again. Like I said, I'm going to do it multiple times. This is constructive criticism and constructive thinking to the fullest extent of that word, to those words. I don't want anybody getting mad. If you don't know what those words mean, I suggest you look them up, because you're going to get angry, but otherwise you don't. Because you're going to think I'm talking shit to this guy. This is one of my best friends. I practically fucking raised him on how to play this tank. I'll fucking take the high road on this. I'll say that. So I'm way up here, right? And I don't know when he decides that he's not going to follow me, but I think it's like right here. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to push across. So what I mean by push across is, I'm going to push, so the yellow marker you see on the map, That's my cursor right now. That's where I'm hovering. I'm going to push across this bridge area. Well, actually, no, more like up here. I'm going to push across the sea line, all the way over to right here. I'm going to kill both artilleries. And Hank is going to do something I didn't think he'd ever do. Not going to lie. He played super passive. So I'm currently watching him. Where my yellow marker is where his tank's about to enter that square. He stays there the entire game and dies there. He tries to snipe and play passive. That's not... You don't do that in Death Star. It's not accurate enough. You got to be close and personal. So this is where he stays the majority of the game, and this is where he dies. And he did no damage this game. Because he decided to play passive, which the Death Star is not good at. Not on this map, at least, it's not. Alright, I'm stating this for like the 17th time. This is constructive criticism. This is constructive criticism. This is constructive criticism and constructive thinking. I want to repeat that and put that in your guys' head as much as I can. Look up the dictionary definition of it if you have to. Stay mad at me if you have to. I don't care. Look it up, and this is what I mean by this video. Constructive criticism. I don't know what he's doing right now. This is not the way I taught him how to play this tank. So, he brings something up. He brings something up that I was like, okay,
hey,
I understand. I understand.
Dumbass. Fine. You can fucking talk shit about me in your stream. Fine. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't know what his...
you.
Stop being obnoxious. I said it's constructive criticism. Oh, he's being obnoxious. Anyways, I don't know what he's doing in this game. I didn't even know he crossed the bridge, honestly. I think he might have tried to come over to me. But I know that he got slammed from the right side. Somewhere on the right side, I'm pretty sure he got slammed, like right over there. Yeah, IS-7, where they're at and whatnot. I think he got slammed pretty hard. But I don't know. I asked him, and I kept asking him, come over here, come over here. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm over here. I'm over here. Give me a second.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this.
Don't make me block you, bro. This is a video. Don't get mad about it.
Dude, you're literally talking shit.
I said it's constructive
about the
criticism.
way you told me to play it.
I told you to play it.
And you're gonna talk shit about it.
I'm not gonna argue about this because you know we're not doing this again. Okay, so he's in the town now.
We're not gonna have a chance to do it again.
And you're gonna really do this, dude? Now? You're really
yeah, I am.
You're really gonna do this? Okay. You know, it's okay. Let children be children. That's why if you don't know what constructive criticism is, you're not gonna get this video. But what I'm trying to point out is, what is he doing here? Why did he push that heavy tank? Why did his shot miss? I'm joking. That was RNG, obviously. But why was he here in the first place? Why was he over here by himself, you know? He didn't even... I don't even think he asked me for help. By the way, I'm like right... I'm right here. This is me. I'm still full health. And I think I have like 3,000 damage at this point. This video, I'm gonna make it... This is the make or break video. For a reason. Because I figured that he might get mad at me about it. But I think I want to do that now. I want to critique random players or whatever. Just like teammates and random players, you know? And when I mean critique, I mean critique. I don't mean talk shit. They're two different words, dude. For those of you who don't know, criticism and critique are two different words other than talking shit. If I wanted to talk shit, I would point out everything that he's doing wrong. And I'm not necessarily. I'm just asking why? Why exactly? I mean, this is me, by the way. We win this game. I don't know what Hank was doing. And I had to make this video because I was questioning. I was like, what the fuck just happened? He played aggressive, but he played aggressive by himself. That's the mistake he made. When you play in these tanks, you gotta play together as a group, dude. You have such a long reload, it's ridiculous. That's all I wanted in the first place. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted at the beginning of this game. Look at the yellow marker, yellow square, yellow square. I was here, he was here. He decided to go, I don't know, we'll say this is left. He decided to go left, I decided to go right. I went up into the hills right here, and I came around. If he would have stayed with me, he would have got shots on enemies and everything. The whole 9 yards. He would have probably killed that IS-7, for all I fucking know, dude. He probably would have killed that IS-7. I don't know. I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know, man. Fuck it, dude. People want to play how they want to play, but I've always told him, you gotta play that aggressive. You gotta peek-a-boom. You gotta peek-a-boom that tank. Play semi-aggressive. You gotta stick with your teammates most of all. Stick with your platoon most of all. His argument, and I'm not saying his argument's not valid. This happens all the fucking time. But his argument was, and I'm not saying that this is. I'm not saying like his argument was valid. And when I mean valid, I mean he had a factual argument. He's like, every time I go with you, Skullbasher, we usually die. And okay, I'm usually high off my ass or stoned or both when I ask him to follow me. But yeah, I've been sober a couple times and I've made some fucking mistakes. I get that, but you always got to give it a chance, you know. And I end on 3,700 damage. He ended on, I think he ended on 82 spotting damage and 0 damage done. Like I said, any and all of you guys can take that how you want to take that. I curtly and strictly said at the beginning, halfway through this video, and I'm going to say it now, this has been constructive criticism the whole time and constructive thinking. I'm thinking my thoughts outward and why he's playing this way. I'm criticizing the way he's playing, and I'm not talking shit, because criticism is its own word. That's why I'm glad it exists. Criticism can be positive or negative. If it's negative, it's talking shit, but I'm trying to make it positive. I'm just like, don't play this way, guys. Stick with your platoon. That's the way to play the Death Star in the 4005. Stick with your platoon, don't camp. I may or may not have lost a friend over that. Excuse me. I don't care. And I don't care in the sense of he reacts badly whenever I critique him at all. Ever. And this is not the first time either. I want to be friends with him, but that's his decision, you know? Until he gets old enough to understand that that's just a childish reaction to have and not to accept it as criticism, he's going to live his life how he wants to live his life. I'm going to live my life how I want to live my life. Again, I want to mention that this stream was full of criticism. It wasn't full of talking shit. Dude, this guy has a 52% win rate in that fucking tank, and he's got it marked, and he's got his damage output in that thing like 4K a game, or like 3K a game. I'm just about there. I'm about like 3K a game, I believe, average in my Death Star. He's not a bad player. He just made a bad decision, and I wanted to point that out in this video for any of you guys thinking about going through the steps of getting the 183 or getting the 4005 if you play World of Tanks. Don't play it semi-aggressive or semi-passive. If you're gonna play it with your platoon mate and have their back. I don't want to try to say, and I'm not gonna try to say, dude, I want you to be out in the open, bro. This is me being hypothetical, by the way. This is me using an example. I want you to be out in the middle of everywhere, like no cover around you, dude. I don't want you to just fight enemies, dude. No. I want you to stick with your platoon mate. I'm not demanding, by the way. This is just the way that anybody should play in a platoon. Dude, this is starting to sound a little bit repetitive. I'm just trying to say that is a bad example of how you play that tank. And that map is a fucking horrendous map, not gonna lie. Yeah, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, I really don't like doing videos like this. This is kind of fucked up. If you want to see me do more videos like this, like from a different perspective on how it should have been played, if you like that type of shit, which is kind of weird, but I mean, if you do, comment down below, yes, yay or nay. Leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to go ponder this game to myself also after the stream. Anyways, I'll see you guys next live stream. Peace out.